Hello and welcome to The Elegant Life, where I share wisdom on how to live and manifest with feminine energy, confidence, and ease. And if those topics interest you, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I come back and share wisdom on that every single week. So today, I want to gift you 10 of the most important questions any woman can ask herself to completely shift the trajectory of her life. I know that sounds like, that's massive, right? But it's true. Because what I know for sure is that these questions will allow you to do what spiritual, elegant, feminine women do. They take them inward and they find their own answers. I could sit here and give you a whole bunch of answers and it wouldn't make a change in your life. It's when you go inside and ask yourself the deep questions and get the real truth, the real answers from your divine self, that your life will elegantly start shifting. Okay, so ready? You got your pen and pencil? I'll wait if you need to pause. Okay, let's go. Question number 1. How long can you just be? What I mean is, can you go on a walk without listening to a podcast? Can you just sit down without having anything on the TV, no radio playing, no TV on, no podcast, no music? How long can you just be? Is it 2 minutes in silence? 5 minutes, 15 minutes? Because what happens is masculine energy is about doing, output. Feminine energy is about beingness, presence. And when you are constantly focusing on doing and not ever giving yourself silence, you can't hear and receive the wisdom that the divine is trying to send you. Instead, it's going to have to send you things like health issues, relationship problems, work problems, money problems. It's going to have to send you other things to try and get in your eyes and make you listen. But why not do life the feminine way, the elegant life way? Create moments of stillness and silence and just be. And I'll tell you something, what you will receive will be magic. Question number 2, what do you need more of? This is one of those questions that are just going to allow you to go, whoa, I've not been giving myself more of that. I've not been asking for more of that. And so really ask yourself, what do I need more of? Question number 3, how can I just be more in my life? How can I be more? Now this means, how can I add more stillness into my life? This is going the next step. How can I add more beingness to my life? It could even be, maybe you're sitting with your partner and usually you're the chatterbox. How about just being a presence for them? Not trying to solve their problem, not trying to tell your story about how you identify with what they're saying, but just being, or sitting in silence. How can you add more of that into your life? Question number 4, how can I allow more? So feminine energy is about going with the flow. It's allowing life to unfold in the way that it does. Yes, you've set an intention. The universe knows it, and you don't have to say it 25,000 times. Now you allow the universe to guide you. You allow people to be who they are, and you just allow yourself to be who you are. Where can you allow more in your life? Like, it can be in many different areas. How can you allow myself to be even more of who I am? How can I allow more? Next question. How can you speak up for yourself? Where in your life do you need to speak up for yourself? And how can you do that? What could you say? Remember, come from the feminine. Speak vulnerably. This is what I'm needing. And this is why. This is what I desire. This is what I require. This is what I want. This is what I miss. Okay? All right, next question. Where can you speak your truth more? What do you feel? What do you want more of? And now I'm not talking about, well, go out there and share your opinion and tell everybody off and go out there like an animal being aggressive. Remember, masculine energy, feminine energy. Simply speaking your truth. Someone says something and you listen, you receive it, you allow them to be them, and then you say, you know what? I totally can appreciate that, but you know what? For me, that just doesn't work. That's a feminine way of saying it. So when I'm saying speak your truth, where can you speak your truth more and speak it from a feminine way? Where do you need to create more healthy boundaries? Ooh, this is a big one for women. This is for yourself as well as others. Is it in your work? Is it with your colleagues, with a particular colleague? Is it with your partner? Is it with your children? This is a big one for women. You are the mother. And if you need alone time and private time and personal time and alone time, you need to tell them that and they need to respect it. Again, say it from the feminine energy, but then maintain that boundary. I told you that I needed 20 minutes and the timer has not gone up yet. Please go entertain yourself until that timer rings. You see, you said it with value and honoring of yourself. You've not had to yell, but you've maintained and you get that respect. You set that healthy boundary. How do you want people to talk to you? If people talk to you in a certain way, do you like it? Or do you have the right to say, can you try saying that again because I don't deserve to be spoken to like that? So you're learning things here as we go along. Next question. Where can you add more flow to your day? Remember, the feminine energy is flowing. So how can you flow more in your day? Can you flow more and not always need to know like what's going to happen next? I know for me, this was sometimes like, I don't like change, and if we've made a plan and then it changes, I used to get very upset with my husband if I didn't have. So we came up with a bit of an agreement. I'm going to be more flowing and flexible, but if you could at least give me 30 minutes to adjust, then I can work with you. So for yourself, where can you add more flow and more flexibility? Is it with your food? Is it with your movement routines? Is it with your nighttime routine? Your morning routine? Is it with your schedule? I mean, can you maybe do a little of this, but then also add in a little bit of that time, maybe with family time, and not be so strict and structured? Can you flow with things when they change? Can you give people a little bit of grace when they don't do things right when you ask them to? Like, where can you add more flow? Where can I give more to myself? This is not selfish. We women are programmed to give, to be generous, to be nurturing. We're programmed like that. You don't have to try. You just naturally are. But what happens is that we sometimes, oftentimes with women, have had circumstances where we seek validation, we seek approval, we seek love from outside of ourselves. And so we feel like if we give to others, then that means we're going to get love, or that means that they're going to validate that we're a good mother. But we need to turn it on ourselves and say, where can I give more to myself? Because when you give more to yourself, you fill up yourself, your happiness, your joy, your energy, your vitality, your spiritual energy, your high vibration. And then the overflow is what everybody gets. They don't get this much from the bottom of the tank. You see what I mean? You're helping by giving yourself more, but don't do it for that reason. Give to yourself because you deserve to have more. Okay? And the final question that will change your life if you ask yourself and then actually take action on it is, where can I do less? We do so much, but remember, doing is masculine. Receiving is feminine. You know, if you're living in your feminine, you know that life is supposed to flow. that life supports you, that it's okay to be supported, for you to receive, to be open to receiving, right? That's all the feminine. So where can you do less? Can you hire a cleaner to come in every week, every second week, once a month to help you do that really deep cleaning? Can you have a friend or a family member every second weekend take care of your children so that either you get alone time to just go and do what your soul wants to do without the obligations of family or your partner? Or if you never get time with your partner, maybe you can set up a babysitter or a family member or a friend to look after your children every second weekend so that you actually get a date. And then you reciprocate on the other days. This is what my husband and I used to do. And we would give to our friends. So they would get time and we would get time. Can you bring on a new staff member? Can you give more jobs to your children to help out with? Like, where can you do less? And remember, this is all about filling your own cup up. This is about you deserving, being open, receiving to support. That's how life is supposed to work. You know, nature, if you think about it, it doesn't try to do everything. It's got one thing that it's really, really good at. Maybe a couple things that it's really, really good at. And it does that. And everything else, it just allows everybody else to do what they're good at. So that's the kind of energy you want to take. Be like nature. Do what you're really good at. And then sit back and receive. Okay? So tell me in the comments below, what was your most aha question that I gave you? One that's going to make you spend some time to reflect on and that you see making the biggest change in your life. This truly, if you ask yourself these questions, will allow you to live what I call the elegant life. And there's a reason for it. And again, as I always say, if you want to learn how to live this way naturally and with ease, then do go check out the Elegant Art of Feminine Confidence program. I'll leave the link to it in the description box below. And on that note, make it an elegant week, and I'll see you next time.